So, ladies and gentlemen, today's episode is about green flags and red flags.
Bam, bam, bam.
So, let's talk about it. True story. We've attempted to make this video before.
Yes, we have. We actually did a full half of the podcast before.
Yes, which is about 25 minutes long.
Yep.
And when we looked over to pause it, it was not recording. Simple mistake. You definitely heard us talk about that in the previous episode.
Yep.
So here is the episode for you guys. We got it down packed now. Let's go. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Hit me with some green flags when it comes to best friends. Go.
Ooh,
Bam.
best friends. I want someone that's going to support me no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm always going to have my boys back, and he's always going to have my back.
1,000%. Video's over, guys. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah,
No,
see you guys next week.
Yeah, I agree with that one 1,000%. We also made an attempt to try to record the last video without the headphones.
Yeah, we wanted to just test it out.
Yeah, I think for camera purposes, I like not having the headphones, but for conversation purposes, I definitely like the headphones.
I see what you're saying.
Right?
Yeah.
There's a balance in between.
I mean, we can do some episodes with and some episodes without.
Yeah.
You know?
Leave a comment below. What do you guys think? Do you like us with the headphones on? Or with the
Yeah,
headphones
is that like, do you care? Does it, aesthetically, do we look cool with earmuffs on and all that?
With these giant earmuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, just looking like Princess Leia from Star Wars.
How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing? All right, so green flag for a friend
Yeah.
is somebody that will always either pick up the phone when I call or at least respond to me when I need them. That's a green flag.
Yep. I agree with that.
Yeah. I know a lot of
100%.
people that don't.
Yeah, they just, or they won't even, say you call and then within like an hour they won't even respond, or at least say like, hey, I'm sorry I couldn't pick up.
Yeah.
This is why I'll hit you back up soon.
Right.
You know?
Right. I don't expect too much, but at least acknowledge the fact that I called.
Yeah.
Now, my best friend Manny, love the dude to death. I'll call him and he won't pick up. And then I won't hear from him. And then I'll call him again, like 2-3 days later. Manny, I called you 3 days ago, bro. No, you didn't. What do you mean, no, I didn't? How you gonna tell me I didn't call you? Nah, bro, I didn't get a call. You want me to screenshot this shit? I will screenshot this shit.
But speaking of that, that's actually happened with you and I have screenshotted you because my office is in my basement where I have no cell service. And you're like, I called you. And I'm like, look at my fucking call log. You're not there. I'm not lying. I did not receive it.
Yeah, but so he'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
He'll be like, yo, bro, I was out. I was like, okay, what does that mean? You ain't got no service?
Yo, just text me back. Yo, I'm out.
But he does the same shit to me. Then he'll tell me, I know he didn't call me. He'll tell me like a month, bro, I called you yesterday. No, you didn't. Yeah, I did. Screenshot it. I'm driving. No, you can't
come up with
screenshot that
every
shit.
excuse
You're
or whatever.
So full of shit. So many of you listening, you're full of shit. But I love you, bro. That's funny. So green flag for a boss.
Ooh, someone who manages you or supervises you with, what's the right term? With proper belief that you can do the job no matter what. So I've had bosses.
Confident in you.
Yes.
Okay.
I've had bosses that manage by putting all their employees in fear. You will not get the best result from that.
No.
Talking down to someone, and I'm not saying to coddle someone, but I'm simply saying know your team, know that they can accomplish it, and simple as that.
Yeah.
Where it's more or less, if you don't do it with this, by this, it's like in my field. I know maybe your field is different.
I mean, I'm my own boss, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you talk about the other job.
Yeah, I'm thinking more or less the other job.
Yeah, the other job, competence is very important, right? Also, the confidence in your employees.
Yeah.
Right? That you know they're doing the right thing. My thing is, and this is a red flag for me when I see this at the workplace, is somebody who nit fucking picks on everything that you do
Yeah.
or everything that someone does. It's like, dude, was the job done correctly? Yeah, but it could have been. I don't care what it could have been.
If it was done correctly, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, there is no could have been
Yeah.
if it was done correctly. Yeah, but next time, I don't know. No, we're not doing this. This
Yeah.
isn't no next time. This isn't no pick and choose. This isn't how it. No, fuck that. It's this. Was it done? Did the work get done? Did it get done in a timely manner? Was there any corrections that needed to be made? No.
Yeah.
Then stop asking me to do shit your way and start saying, hey, congratulations, good job for doing it completely the way it was supposed to be done.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I couldn't agree more with you.
That irks the shit out of me. Somebody nitpicks. Why is this here? Why is that there?
Yeah.
You know, why don't you fucking move it? Sorry. I'm going to start going off on a rant.
Yeah. And I think the other part of that is, you know, that nitpicking when it's like, oh, for example, you know, I'm doing video editing. Right. When they tell you to do something, all right, I'll do that one correction. But I tell them, they're like, oh, why did you do it this way? I'm like, well, for these reasons, which are the correct reasons. But they'll then say they feel that their beliefs are proper.
Right.
When they're actually not. And then after I've done their change, they realize that their change was incorrect. And like, no, let's revert it back to yours.
Yeah. Another one is.
You hired me for a reason, to do my fucking job.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a professional at my job for a reason. So believe
That's
in that
exactly
fact.
what I'm saying. That's the other. Yeah. Another reason is the fact that you didn't even trust yourself when you hired me.
Yeah. The fact that you have to continually like second guess in a sense, like are you like they're second guessing my decision.
How you can second guess me? You hired me.
You hired me to do this job.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I find that frustrating.
Self-confidence. Right. People who don't, if you don't understand yourself, how can you understand other people?
Just don't micromanage and trust your employees. Trust that they were hired for their expertise and that they will do the job correctly.
Right. So micromanaging is definitely a red flag.
Yeah.
Somebody that likes to micromanage.
Yeah. Especially when they say that they're not that type of person, and then that's exactly what they would do.
Right? It's like, what the?
Yeah.
Tell me straightforward.
Yeah.
Let me know the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, you tell me. I know nothing is perfect. Nothing will ever be perfect.
If you're going to micromanage, give me a heads up.
Yeah. Like,
But don't say, hey, I trust you. You're going to just, give me updates and all that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And that's with every business I've been to.
Right.
You know, that's just, it seems like that's just part of, e-commerce or corporate America in general,
Yeah. Green flag would be somebody that acknowledges your work and lets you know that what you're doing, keep it up. You're doing a great job. Right? That's a green flag. Right? That tells me a lot about that person's past, right? Or where that person came from.
Yeah.
Understanding people's habits, right? Understanding how people were raised, right? Those are green flags, because if you can understand people, so this is what I used to say. If you understand where someone has been and you can understand where they are now, then you'll know where they're going. That's what I've learned.
Yeah.
And when it comes to green flags with bosses, it's, oh, where did you start at? Oh, you were the guy pushing shopping carts. That's cool. And now you're the boss of the whole place.
Yeah.
Now, all right, you should have some empathy there, right? You should know what it's like to struggle and work your way up. But now it's a red flag when you've started down there and now you think your shit don't stink.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
You came from the bottom just like everyone else did. You're not better than everyone else. You should be pushing it.
And you should have the understanding of everyone's position, being that you have started from the bottom. And I think that creates the best type of supervisor or bosses when you have started from the bottom and gone through all these ranks.
Right.
And then you can look back and know exactly how those jobs are done. But if you've gone from the bottom, just skipped everything also, that can also be, because they don't have an understanding of that.
No.
They don't, they think they know because they're at the upper echelon position. But you don't know jack shit about those middle jobs.
No, you don't. Yeah, so I agree that would be definitely a green and red flag when it comes to work and business,
Yeah.
right? For the business owners, I'll give you some green flags and some red flags for owning a business, right? Let me rephrase that. It's not really green and red flags. It's more like pros and cons,
Okay.
right? So the pros and cons, which you can think within yourself, if would that be a green or red flag for you? Knowing that you're going to be struggling for the money, to try to build a business.
You're grinding in the beginning.
Right. You're grinding.
Yeah.
So because of you grinding, you don't get that much time with friends, families, loved ones, right?
Yeah.
Now, you grinding for that business has turned yourself into a red flag for somebody else.
Yeah. That's so true.
Right? That's the
You're
crazy
a
thing.
workaholic to someone else that
You're
doesn't,
a workaholic. Right. And that is also a red flag for you with them because of the fact that they're not willing to stand by you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand what the empire is that you're trying to build.
Yeah.
So they'll put the blame on you. You're never home. You're always working. You don't know how to spend time with us. You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do that. But it's like, I'm out here busting my ass so we can have a better future.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I get it. I'm never home. You could sit down and question what it is that I'm doing. But if you get in that car and you go to my business, I'm there.
Yeah.
Right? At least you got to have that trust.
Mm-hmm.
Green flag is someone will look at you in a different way and say, wow, he works really hard. She works really hard. She's putting in the work. She's busting her ass. She's doing everything that she can to get to where she is. I want to support her. I want to be there for her. I want to help her. I'm going to give her her space. But at the same time, I want her to know that I'm there. There's a green flag for owning a business too.
Yeah. And that goes into, the relationship side that you were just breaking down, where they share similar values and understandings of, goals and ambitions that you have.
Right. Goals and ambitions. So green flag, you meet somebody. You went out on your first date, right? We didn't do this earlier. I'm trying to change things up a little bit for him. You sit down, you meet somebody.
Okay.
You're at that dinner table, right?
Yep. You love putting me in these.
I love it.
Yeah, you give me all these situations.
Right? First green flag that you're looking for, what is it?
Someone who wants to build a family.
No, forget that. Fuck that. We're not even at that point yet.
What do you mean?
You're sitting down.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
You're sitting down first.
They have a job.
date. Okay, thank you.
They have a fucking job.
Okay. All right, good. That's what I'm waiting for.
Right.
We can save that.
Yeah.
Put that one in the holster. We're going to save that one for later.
A little trigger happy.
Right. Okay. Little trigger
Maybe
happy.
I have
right?
baby fever right now. That's why that popped up. I don't know.
Bro. Wait, what?
Relax.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay. All right. You just hit me with some shit.
All right.
Okay. Just sitting down.
Yeah.
You're at a dinner table. Okay. You're conversating. What is a green flag and what is a red flag during that conversation? What are you looking for?
Okay. I want someone that, first of all, can even hold a conversation.
Fantastic.
I don't want to be talking to a wall.
Fantastic.
The other thing is, don't look at your fucking phone.
Bro, I was about to do this just
Don't
now.
look at your fucking phone. That pisses me off so much. The fact that you can't be present with me and have a just open dialogue conversation getting to know someone. All I ask you is to put your phone down, either in your pocket, in your purse, or face down, and don't pick it up. If I go to the bathroom, for sure. What? What?
Okay.
Am I wrong for that?
No, you're 1,000% right.
Okay.
But wait, I'm going to touch base on that one a little bit more. Okay. When you're at the dinner table, right? Phone down, right? Boom.
Yeah.
They don't see it.
Face down so you can't see notifications.
nothing. Okay, cool. Fine. Go out another date, same thing. Right? Now, texting back and forth. There's fucking delays. Hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of responses.
Oh, you're talking about just texting.
But wait a minute. When I'm with you, your fucking phone is always near you. Now I'm not with you. and you're taking hours to respond to a simple text message.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm with you, now let's say you're going to the park or you're just walking around or you're in the car and they're always, how are you always on your phone when I'm with you? But when I go to message you, you take forever
Nowhere
to
to be
respond.
found.
Fucking red flag. Don't zombie me.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what that is. They call that a zombie. Zombie is basically, you know how they say ghost, where a person just disappears, you never hear from them again? A zombie is where someone disappears and then they come back. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's like you went ghost, now you zombied me. It's like, you know what I mean? So, okay, good. Now, the phone thing, I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah. I would hope so.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when we went out to Tommy's one time and I pointed out to that couple. There was literally, we saw this one couple that was probably there for 20, 30 minutes. And the guy's just trying to have a conversation. And she's just eyes locked down. Occasionally would look up. But I felt terrible for the guy.
Yeah, that's horrible, man.
And I don't care how far you are into your relationship. We're having this time just for you and I.
Right.
If we go home, sit on the couch, go on your phone if we're watching. I'd want you to be present. But if we're going out to dinner and I'm trying to just have some one-on-one time with you and talk, leave the phone down.
It's like, dude, my time is valuable.
Yeah.
Right. Your time is valuable. Bro, we're so busy, you and I.
Yeah.
Even just to make time to make the podcast was tough.
Yeah.
Right?
Many moving puzzle pieces to just make it happen when we film.
Right. And then I have patience. I work another job. I have all of this shit going on. You have the photography. You have the family. You have the other job. You have the girlfriend. You got so much shit going on. Then we got the podcast, right? Mm-hmm. But I message you and I know within an hour I'm going to get a message back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I also know that our time is so valuable. So if I took time out of my day to sit across from you at a dinner table that I'm probably going to pay for,
Yeah.
your ass better be off the phone.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to pick up your phone, make sure your mom or somebody's sick or something, there's reasons.
Here's an example where it can work. If we are talking, you're like, oh, I want to show you a photo of my dog. Or I saw this funny thing on social media. It's to show something, but you're still having that dialogue. The minute that you take time away from our conversation to talk to someone else, that's where I find that disrespectful.
Yeah, that's very, very disrespectful. Now, here's another thing that I'm looking for. We're sitting down, we're eating, it's the first time we meet. How are you with the waiter or waitress?
Always proper. I'm very, polite. You never mistreat your waiters, waitresses, any sort of restaurant staff.
Never. That's what I'm looking for, right? I want to know, okay, what do you want to eat? Okay. Are you an indecisive person? Oh, I don't know. There's so much. Oh my God, the menu's so big. I can't figure it out. Can you pick for me?
Yeah.
No, you're an adult. You're pretty sure you can figure it out. I can tell you what I recommend because I've either probably been here before or I've done research on it, especially if I'm the one picking the date, right? So now I'm going to figure out what it is and I'm going to give you some options.
Yeah.
The worst part, and this is another red flag, you give somebody options and they completely pick something out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Don't ask me for my opinion on my options.
What do you want to eat, babe? And you list off like 5 or 6 options. I don't know. Nothing. And then you're like, you pick one and like, no, I'm not feeling that one.
Oh my God. It's just like, oh God, you know what? Eat nothing.
Yeah.
Eat nothing.
Yeah.
Eat air.
Eat air. Drink water.
It's a drink water, peasant.
Yeah.
So no, well, like if I'm going out to dinner, that's one thing I'm looking for. Can you conversate? I agree with you 1,000, but I think that's one of the top. I think that might be number one.
It is number one because if you can't have a conversation,
you don't even want to know the rest.
Yeah.
Right. Conversation. Yeah. Fuck off. Conversation. And the second, again, is the phone for sure. Yeah. Right. Go hand in hand. 3, how you respond with the waiter and the waitress, very important.
Oh yeah.
Right. For me, I wonder for women. We're gonna get a girl on here.
Oh yeah.
Right. We're gonna get a woman on here. Multiple different ones, friends of ours, family, right? People that we know. Get them on here. See what their opinion is from a woman's perspective. But we don't want everybody to think that this is just a guy's perspective, right? That's not something we want to do. But we want to let everybody else know that from our opinions, most of them pertain to both sexes, right?
We try.
Yeah. And I think girls, certain women are the same way. They don't want the guy on the phone. They
They definitely don't want a guy that's disrespectful to a waiter.
Oh,
you know.
yeah, definitely. And cheap.
Also, yeah, tip the people who are at the restaurant.
Tip them.
Yeah.
Give them a tip.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. I always do. Actually, I had that conversation with someone today too. I always do 20%.
Okay.
Just because it's easier for me to do the math.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
20% is fair. I think that's more fair. Remember, it used to be 10,
Yeah.
12%.
No, yeah. It's
right?
like I don't do minimum like 15 and above, 15 to 20.
Yeah,
usually.
I do 20% regardless of what it is. I don't cut them short, right? Now, if you have a waiter or waitress that are assholes,
That's a whole nother story.
that's a whole nother story.
Then you can take a couple pennies. No, I you still give them some sort of tip. Like
Yeah.
I'm not going to do nothing,
Right.
but you're not getting a generous tip.
Right, 1,000%. Yeah, I might cut that in half.
Yeah, because there are times where they don't pay attention to you. They don't like come up and check on you. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, I've been waiting to get a refill on my drink.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I went through the whole night with one drink when I probably could have given you more money.
Right.
You could have
Right.
made more money if you checked up on us.
Right. And you know what's crazy about that? You sit down, right, and you're sitting at the dinner table and you're waiting for the waiter to come. Doesn't that make you the waiter?
Yeah. Damn. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It's like if you sit
Shit.
down, you think about that. It's like,
I'm like,
huh,
yeah, I'm waiting for the waiter.
I'm waiting for the waiter. So
Yeah.
doesn't that make me the waiter
In that case, yes.
who is currently waiting?
All right, we're not doing this fucking
No, sorry.
Inception
Sorry.
bullshit. Yeah. I'm stuck.
Yeah, it's crazy. Isn't the word Q just a letter with 4 silent other letters?
Gosh. No.
I'm sorry.
Bring us into something new.
So let's go back into this.
Let's
right?
get back into this.
I veer off just so I can make myself laugh. Red flag for what they're wearing.
Ooh, that's good.
Right?
That's really good.
I told you, my brain's ticking. I'm ready.
So
ready.
I definitely, and it's funny how this works because, I think when you're single, right, just for an example, say we're at a bar and you see like this girl in like kind of like a skimpy outfit, you're like, damn, she hot, she looking good. But then it's like when, say you wife that girl up.
And she dresses like that every
You
time
don't,
you go out.
you don't want her like that. You want to know because that's your girl and you don't want, what other guys are looking at. Right. You want her to still look amazing, but also be a little bit more covered up, maybe. Right. And I'm not trying to say that in a rude way, but it's like we as men know that we are dogs.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, you're mine, and I also don't want you showing yourself to the world when you're mine.
Right. When we are exclusive.
Yeah.
Right. Things change. Things always change when you go from friend to dating to relationship. Once you hit relationship, there's that whole level of shit that you dealt with from friend and dating
and
changes.
that goes for us as guys. Like we change as well for the girl.
Right. Right. Like
Same way.
If I got into a relationship and let's just say she was a partier, all right, you're a partier. Go ahead, have fun, have a good time.
Yeah.
We're just talking, right? Then we get into more of the serious dating, not boyfriend, girlfriend, but we're spending more time together. Go ahead, have fun, have a good time. But once we're together, there's a certain level of respect that I require. And there's a certain level of respect that you require. I'm not going out there liking this girl's pics or following this girl or talking to all of these girls or buying this girl. I don't do that. I won't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm exclusive to you. It's you and me. And I will never, ever date somebody that doesn't understand that it's me and you against the world.
Simple as that.
It's as simple as that. You're my rock. You're my queen. I'm your king. Let's fucking take over the world together. But we have to do that together. We can't do that while you're out there partying and then I'm out here partying. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, you can have some fun with your friends. And we had that conversation before.
Yeah.
Right? A green flag is
when you are not going to be going out by yourself all night. If you're going to be going out, I'm going to go with you. Or if you want a girls' night, you can have a wine and pasta night at a girl's house or something.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like you don't need to be going out getting shit-faced at a club where I have to worry about some guy making a move on you when you're pissed
not
drunk.
there. Yeah.
And I'm not there. You know, I think that's where it's like understanding, and this goes into a green flag, is respecting each other's boundaries and all that.
Right.
You know?
Right. See, when I'm in a relationship, I won't allow myself to become sloppy drunk.
No.
Unless I'm home.
From the get-go, I myself,
Yeah.
I can count during a yearly, it's under 5 fingers.
How many times you got sloppy drunk?
Yeah. Last year, 2023, I think I got drunk twice. Just drunk. Not even sloppy drunk. Sloppy drunk, the last time I got sloppy drunk was college.
Yeah.
Because here's why I don't get drunk. I want to be prepared if anything was to ever go wrong, that I'm in the right headspace to take care of what needs to be done.
Right.
Because if I'm in a sort of terrible situation and I'm unable to protect someone or do what needs to be done, then what's the point of me even being there, you know?
Red flag is somebody that thinks everything is going to be okay all the time.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're walking outside in the street and you're wearing headphones and you can't hear shit around you. You are asking to get robbed.
Yeah.
Like,
No
literally.
shit. Yeah.
You were someone clocking
You're
right in the back
unaware
of
of everything that's going on around you.
Where you live in I'm from New York. He's from New York also.
Yeah, I live down Long Island.
So we know you walk out with headphones, you got a chance of somebody slapping you in the back of the head and stealing your shit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't walk around with headphones outside.
No, your fucking face. Your fucking face. We just can't come in from midway through without you breaking down.
We have to end these a lot better.
Yeah. Okay, so but back to what you were saying. Walking down the street with headphones on. Not going to do that.
No.
I'm completely unaware of what's going on behind me, in front of me, and someone can easily come up, fucking rob me.
Yeah. That's one thing. And if you're walking outside, this is one thing I will never do. Let's say I'm walking with my girl.
I think I know exactly what you're going to say.
I will never wear flip-flops.
Oh, not at all. What I thought, what the fuck? I mean, I kind of see what you're saying. I'm not a flip-flop guy. But oh my goodness, the words that I was expecting out of your mouth was not fucking flip-flops.
What were you expecting? That she's gonna walk on the inside of the street?
Yes.
Right. No, I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, but you're starting with your shoobie. You're fucking flip-flops out here with socks, aren't you?
If you're walking outside with fucking flip-flops with your girl, and some dude comes up and smacks her ass and runs off, what are you gonna do? You're in flip-flops. The dude's in sneakers.
Oh, I'm taking my bare feet. Go. But I mean, I'm not.
Good luck.
No, yeah, I'm not a guy that walks in flip-flops. But just as that, I'm fucking going barefoot and destroying that motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. if you don't step on a fucking Lego, right? Because it's basically that's what pebbles are. Stop with the Viking shit.
Walk on lava. Put some coal under my fucking feet. I will destroy you. No.
Okay. All right, there, John Wick. So
I just binged all 3 movies.
Oh God,
I'm waiting for the.
I just got my my concealed carry.
Oh,
yeah, I got the approval for my concealed carry. So we're actually gonna go over an episode. What was the episode idea that we had?
I can't remember, but I want to go to the range with you.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because I want to get a permit for a pistol as well as.
Have you shot before?
I have, but
Okay.
I want to just become more versed in it and a better understanding and. I'm an infant in terms of knowledge.
Gotcha. I'll take you to the range.
Yeah,
we'll have a good time.
Because I want to get a shotgun. Also.
Right. I remember you told me for at home defense.
Yeah, at home defense.
Right. Well, that's what the episode was going to be. It was going to be gun laws.
Oh,
and how people feel about them.
Yeah, something along those terms.
Something along those lines. It'd probably just be guns. But yeah, let's go back.
Let's go back. So I wanted to ask you, what to you? You're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
What are some green flags that you feel are important with your partner?
Okay. Communication is definitely the number one for me.
Yep.
Right? Because delayed conflict is delayed ending. If you don't know if something bothers you and you don't know how to speak about it, that's a problem. That's a red flag for me because that means you build shit up over time and then you finally explode.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
100%.
If something bothers me, I'm going to tell you right away, right? That's definitely one of the green flags / red flags for me.
Yeah.
The second would be, how are you with your family?
Yeah.
Right? You don't always have to agree with your family. You're never always going to
No.
agree with your family.
You're different people.
Right. And we weren't all fortunate to be blessed with a loving, amazing, close family. I think if you have a loving, amazing, close family, you're very fortunate.
Yeah.
Because not many people have that, especially New York, New Jersey area.
Yeah.
When you're more country, rural,
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
like the town, everybody knows each other,
Yeah.
right? You're closer. But when it comes to this is something weird about this area. You know, I don't know about California. I don't know how it is out there and stuff, but the really overpopulated areas,
Yeah.
not many people are close to their families like that.
Yeah.
You know, is that a big deal for me? Yes and no. Because if you weren't close to your mom or dad, that's okay. Did it make you or did it break you?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Are you still struggling from things in your childhood that you never let go? And the only person that's paying that price is you now?
Yeah.
Because you're the one paying for it still. Instead of just letting it go and being a different, better you, are you still holding on to that? That's also another red flag. Now, I know some people that have been that way who are still trying to let go, but they're making the attempt. That's a green flag.
Yeah.
Because
They're
now
putting in the effort.
You're putting in the effort. You understand what shit you went through.
Yep.
You admit that you have gone through some shit. And now you're trying to learn how to adjust and be better than what they were.
Yes. 100%.
Right?
Yep.
Is it quote time yet?
We can.
Ooh.
We can if you want. I mean, we can also wait a little bit longer. I'm down to maybe give it another 5 minutes. Give us a couple more points. And we'll go to Cody's quote.
Cody's quotes.
Yeah. So I think for me, just to slide a couple things in there for me, back with family. I think if your spouse, it is so important that your partner is good with your family and friends.
Yes.
Because if there's ever a reason that you then start getting pulled away from those things, you start, one, losing part of your support system, start losing part of who you are, which are your friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
And when everything comes together and your spouse meshes with your friend group, meshes with your family, it is such a heartwarming feeling knowing that it just fit perfect, putting that last puzzle piece in type feeling, that I think that is such a huge green flag when your partner is able to fit in with your life.
Right. How good does it feel to come home and just see your girl hanging out with your mom?
Oh, it's so
Yo,
sick.
There's nothing like that, bro.
Seeing them with, your sisters, and your sisters, say your girl leaves and your sisters can say nothing good, nothing bad. About your partner. It's such a good feeling.
It's the small things, man. That's what nobody realizes anymore.
And that's another thing is when your partner does those small things for you, whether that's you yourself doing them for your partner or them doing that for you. It's those little things, like we've said in the, we've had these conversations before.
Right.
Make you a cup of coffee.
Right. Right.
You're getting ready for work and you're getting in the shower and they did your bed or something.
Right. Right.
It's those little things, or
little things.
They got you, a sandwich or something.
Right.
They got you they know that you like this cologne or like this scented candle or whatever in your office.
Yeah, or they know that you don't have time to do certain things, so they try to do it for you.
Yeah. Yep.
It's tough when you try to give somebody subliminal messages.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm giving you subliminal messages. Read them.
Yeah.
Because I'm giving you the keys to the door.
Yeah.
You just have to go through it, right? Mm-hmm. And that's a red flag. When somebody cannot read the signs,
oh yeah,
what are you doing? Well, how are you so oblivious to everything?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm literally giving you the
I've
sign.
spelt it out for you.
I can hold the fucking thing above my head like this.
And your neck is just twisted the other way like an owl.
And you're reading it backwards.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Yeah, the small things, that's a green flag. Getting to know your friends, getting to know your family, being comfortable, and being okay with just being around them.
Yeah.
And that's oh, man, that's one thing I do miss. You know,
Yeah.
it's definitely one thing I do miss is having. So, because you know, everybody's in a relationship. At my age, everybody's in a relationship. You know, and at one point it was just me and you that were single, right?
Yeah.
Now it's just me and Sam.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sam now, but man, a green flag for me is someone who loves to love. That's a green
Under
flag.
no conditions.
No fucking conditions. Everybody's got a condition nowadays, bro.
Yeah.
Are you going to supply me the house?
Yeah.
Are you making 6 figures?
What are you bringing for me?
What are you bringing to the table? It's like, there's nothing you going to give me that I haven't already had. Maybe a GT3, but
you pushing for that.
I'm pushing for that.
Yeah.
But there's nothing you, honestly, let's think about it like this. I own multiple businesses. I have my own place. I have 3 cars. I go to the gym every day. I bust my ass at work. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I can make my bed. I can wash my cars. I can do my laundry. I can clean the floors. I can do fucking everything without you.
Yeah.
What are you bringing to the table? I don't care what you're bringing to the table. What I do care is, can you give me what I don't have, which is love, support, trust. Be there for me emotionally and literally. Time, effort, loyalty. That stuff I don't have. I don't fucking have that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, all of those things are the green flags. I'm hitting this button right now. Nope. That's the one I was hitting. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still learning the button, guys. But it's true.
Yeah.
That's green flags. If you can give me all of that and you tell me, I love to love, I love to do this, I love to do that, I think about you all the time, I want to be with you, I want to see you, I want to hold you, I want to get that shit to me is fucking green flags.
I want to do life with you.
Oh my God, that was amazing. Say it again. Say it louder for those in the back.
I want to do life with you. And that's it. That's all. I don't want anything else from you, but I want to do it with you, whether it's through the ups and the downs. I don't give a shit.
Right.
I want to experience every single high and every single low and the amazing joys of life.
That's it. That's it.
That's all we're asking for.
And when you tell somebody that I just want to do life with you, and they go, what does that mean?
I'm like, all right, bye.
Oh, we're done.
Bye.
It's like, what? Red flag. We're done.
Dink.
Red flag. Stop. Get out. Yeah, that's a red flag. What do you think about? You ready for this? What do you think about girls that have guy best friends?
Ooh, you.
Yeah, tell me.
Oh man, I have a very strong opinion. Okay, so here's how that goes. Not happening. not. Yeah. You have a. Okay, so I'll break it down a little bit better though. If you have a guy friend that you only hang out with, say in a group setting, that might be okay. But if you have a guy best friend that you are going to take, say we're gonna hang out in like my free time, your free time, and you decide to hang out with him over me, get the fuck out and leave the door. Ooh, that's all I gotta say. All right, because and it's simple as the fact that, and this goes with personal experience as well as other experiences that I've heard from my friends. The fact that you are going to, you know, we as in life don't have much time. All right. And you've chosen me to be your partner. But now you're choosing some other guy to take personal time with. That I don't ride well with. Don't ride well with that at all.
Right.
And I know so many people are gonna hate me for that. And I know so many people are like, "Oh, you were hurt," and I'm like,
"You're
maybe."
suffering.
But I, it's just a respect thing where it's like, I know, and this is from past experience. I know what a lot of guys are thinking or wanting, and they're just waiting for the chance that our relationship ends.
Right.
Simple as that. There's so many videos out there, and it's hilarious because it's so true. Where the girl, they're on a podcast, say, and they're like, "Hey, why don't you call that guy friend and say that you want to hook up?"
Yeah. And then he
Guess
goes,
what
I've
happens
been waiting.
95% of the time?
Yep.
Like, what do you mean? But yeah, I'll be right over.
I've been waiting.
Yeah.
I never thought you'd come around.
Yeah.
I never thought you would. Yeah.
So in my opinion, a guy best friend, the only way that I could ever see it is if, say, you were diaper buddies and your fucking families lived right next to each other. You have both.
Your entire life was aligned.
Yeah. That's the only way. But I don't see that ever happen. It's so guy best friends. I'm sorry.
The one they tell you not to worry
sorry.
about is the one you have to worry about.
Say it again.
The one that they tell you not to worry about is the one you have to worry about.
Couldn't have said it better. And that is why I have such a strong. But here's the thing. This goes both ways.
Right.
I am not going to have a female best friend. I'm just not.
Right.
That's just who I am.
Yeah.
And I would never want my partner to ever feel that I am somehow subliminally or hiding something.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah. I agree. I wouldn't be able to be with somebody that has a guy best friend. I just can't. I won't do that.
Yeah.
Right. Have I been hurt from that? Yeah, I have numerous occasions. That is a red flag, especially when they're constantly traveling with that best friend to different parts of the world, and I'm sitting back and just allowing you to do all that shit with them. Nah, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
It's not happening. A certain amount of respect. Yeah, that's a tough one. Sadia Khan said, again, she's a relationship expert and psychologist. She said, most women that have guy friends and not girlfriends would rather have guy friends secretly love them than girlfriends secretly hate them. And that's why they will have more guy friends than girlfriends. Right. So I just gave you that quote. So now it's time for Cody's quotes.
Bam. Cody's quotes. Dance off.
It's Cody's quotes.
It's Cody's quotes.
It's Cody's quotes.
It's Cody's quotes.
It's written on a note. It's Cody's quotes.
Cut it. All right.
Let's go.
Ready for this?
Yes.
Bad things fall apart, so good things can fall together.
Bad things fall apart, so
good things can fall together.
Yes. Yes. Right. So that basically means I'm going to relate it to the game Jenga. Okay.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Jenga comes already set up in the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
You take it out the box, you lay it. It's already built. It's you and a friend. Okay? You and a friend. You're trying to beat me. I'm trying to beat you. I knock it down. Fuck. I lost. No, I didn't. Because now me and you are going to learn how to work together to build that back up.
Ooh. I like that. Okay.
See that?
Yeah, I like
right?
that.
Red flag is when you go, I won, now you put it together.
And it's not a team
That's
effort.
not a team effort, right?
Yep.
Green flags, your friends are always your team. That's
Yep.
your team. Your girlfriend's your team member.
Yep.
Right? So
That's your pack.
that's what that means to me. Meaning we're going to break shit down. Shit is going to break down, but we're going to work together to build it back up.
Yeah. I like that. There's other ways also where I feel like, say you're in a bad relationship and it falls apart, but in that moment, you feel like that's the end of the world and that was your person, when in reality, that person was a stepping stone in your life for knowledge and growth, and a new person will come in that it was actually meant to be with.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Everything is a stepping stone. You just don't see it.
No, never. No. You in that moment, when you're going through the shit, you don't see the perspective that you see after. No. You think when you're going through that shit, you are having the darkest moment of your life. But it's not until you see that light that you're able to look back and realize that darkness was the knowledge that brought you into the light.
So green flag is somebody that can learn from their past mistakes.
Yeah.
Who can sit down and say, you know what? I went through this for this purpose to get me to where I am.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Red flag is somebody says, I don't know why, the victim role. That's the red flag.
Yeah.
Victim personality. I used to have that. We've all had that victim mentality at one point.
Yeah.
You can't live there.
Or a red flag pushes your boundaries and your respect.
So
Where they test it, where they know what it is,
yeah,
but they want to push that boundary.
they constantly push that boundary.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, go get away from me.
Yeah.
We're done.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. I think that's some pretty good green and red flags. We can go a long time on these.
But I think this is an episode that, like we've said, we can bring in other people and have this discussion again and get other people's opinions on it.
Right. Right.
You know, I think here's something that I was thinking about. So this has to do with relationships.
Okay.
But I guess it could probably be in other ways as well. Bad relationships are like bad investments. No matter how much you put into it, you'll never get anything out of it.
Say it one more time.
So bad relationships are like bad investments. No matter how much you put into it, you'll never get anything out of it. Find someone that's worth investing in.
I agree. I agree and I disagree. I agree with it as a whole.
It's going back to as long as it's not under conditions.
Right. I disagree with it because that means we're not learning the lessons from the bad relationship.
Yes.
Right. So it's a bad relationship, but you don't learn from a bad investment until you invested in it.
Yes.
So you still got to learn from that, right?
Yeah.
You don't know if I put $500 in the stock market, and I lost it all. Well, you learned not to buy that one.
Yeah. No, 100%. It's one of those where it's like, all right, I've been through X amount of relationships and they've ended up not working out.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But then you realize what those red flags in the beginning that you did not pay attention to and acknowledge and went forward with it.
Right. Right.
You know.
Or here's one more. You ready? Before we end it off?
Let's hear it.
You went through 5 bad relationships. All 5 people cheated on you. You might want to question yourself at that point. What is it that you're doing
that could cause them to cheat?
That is causing them. Now, there's no real reason. You can't justify cheating.
Yeah. I was about to say that's...
You don't justify it.
You should, if you ever have the urge to cheat...
Just leave.
Just leave.
Yep. Just leave. But if 5 people have left you for whatever reason, you need to look within yourself and see what you can change.
Yes.
That's a green flag if you can do that. It's a red flag if you keep playing the victim role. It wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But I can't wait. Guys, leave comments, like, and subscribe. That was a great episode.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely let us know what your green flags and what your red flags are.
Yeah.
We'd love to read them.
We'd love to know.
We're going to bring other people on board on the podcast. We're going to see what other people think, what their green flags, red flags are. We're going to get some women on here. We're going to get other guys on here.
Yep.
It's going to be good. The podcast is going to be fun. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't shown your friends, show your friends. Give us a thumbs up because that helps us boost the channel more than you believe. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Jay.
This is Cody. Peace.
Later.